Hello, my name is Zach Carter, and I'm presenting Osteguide, an innovative tool designed to increase the efficiency of femoral derotational osteotomies, or FDOs, and quality of life for the surgeons performing them. FDOs are surgical procedures performed to correct rotational deformities of the femur, which can severely impact mobility, cause chronic pain, and lead to early joint degeneration. The most common indication for FDO is excessive anteversion, or inward rotation, as shown here. And while this surgery is effective, current techniques lack precise rotational control and fixation guidance, making them difficult and time-consuming, heavily depending on the skill or experience of the surgeon. Orthopedic surgeons commonly perform FDO using intramedullary femoral nailing, which involves inserting a femoral nail using a guide handle, establishing rotational reference points with Steinmann pins, making the osteotomy, and manually adjusting the femur's rotation before fixation with screws. However, there are significant limitations with this method. First, there is no built-in rotational measurement, meaning surgeons rely on external markers or intraoperative judgment, which can lead to inaccuracy and inconsistency. Second, distal fixation is not intrinsic to the system, often requiring additional fluoroscopy and external alignment techniques, further increasing procedural complexity. Lastly, even experienced surgeons may have difficulty achieving the desired correction and require additional adjustments. This top image shows a surgeon relying on these Steinmann pins and a goniometer to estimate rotation, which is subjective and requires multiple verification checks. Furthermore, these images at the bottom demonstrate the perfect circle technique for freehand distal screw fixation. This process requires taking multiple X-ray images while making slight leg adjustments until the nail holes appear perfectly aligned. However, 1 in 5 of these cases require further adjustments before achieving proper fixation, adding time and radiation exposure to the already cumbersome procedure. Our solution is Osteguide, a novel orbital targeting jig designed specifically for FDOs. Instead of relying on external markers and manual estimation, Osteguide provides built-in rotational measurement, allowing precise adjustments without extra attachments. No guesswork, just guidance. For distal screw placement, Osteguide eliminates the need for freehand targeting, reducing variability and intraoperative fluoroscopy use. Also, Osteguide is designed with familiar ergonomics in mind, ensuring a minimal learning curve and seamless adoption among surgeons. By integrating rotational alignment and distal screw guidance into a single instrument, Osteguide makes FDOs simpler, faster, and more consistent. Now that we've outlined Osteguide's key features, our primary goal is to streamline FDOs, reducing unnecessary steps to make the procedure more efficient and standardized. And beyond ease of use, our device offers potential secondary benefits as well, including greater accuracy, reduced reliance on fluoroscopy, and shorter operative times, all of which can contribute to improved operating efficiency and surgeon satisfaction. So far, we've completed 3D modeling and printing, confirming our device's feasibility and functionality, and we're actively refining the design for usability. Our immediate next step is conducting a surgeon survey to gather critical feedback on demand before proceeding to sawbone and cadaver testing, where we will validate accuracy and real-world applicability. Additionally, Osteguide is designed to be just as safe as existing guides, with no additional patient or user risk anticipated. Now, on to how Osteguide stands out in the market. Osteguide is truly one of a kind, as no existing products or patents specifically address rotational correction for femoral derotational osteotomies like we do. Despite this gap, none of the leading orthopedic companies producing traditional guides offer a standardized solution for rotational alignment, creating a unique opportunity for Osteguide. By integrating rotational targeting and distal fixation, Osteguide delivers a distinct competitive advantage in a space lacking dedicated solutions. Speaking of this space, the global surgical equipment market is projected to grow by nearly $25 billion by 2032. And in this market, orthopedic surgery is one of the fastest growing sectors, and handheld surgical equipment holds the largest market share, highlighting demand for precise, user-friendly tools. Focusing in on Osteguide's market, intramedullary nailing is a booming $1 billion industry, with femoral nailing as its most lucrative segment, according to Allied Market Research. This presents a strong opportunity for Osteguide to enter at a competitive price point aligned with the higher-end systems. While clinical needs vary, FDOs are routinely performed for cerebral palsy patients, a condition affecting 1 in 345 individuals, many of whom exceed the 20-degree surgical threshold. All in all, Osteguide is well positioned to meet both clinical and market demands, improving surgical efficiency and quality of life in a sector that continues to expand. As for our business model, Osteguide follows a clear commercialization strategy, prioritizing quick market entry and vendor adoption. As a Class 1 510K exempt device, it avoids extensive FDA approval, reducing time and costs. And rather than direct sales, we'll employ a B2B model, licensing Osteguide to major intramedullary nail vendors, leveraging their existing distribution networks. Osteguide provides these vendors with a high-value premium product at a marginal production cost increase, ensuring higher profit margins with minimal research and design investment, while streamlining the surgical workflow to drive adoption and market growth. And this timeline outlines Osteguide's future, with our immediate next step being a surgeon survey to gather feedback on usability and demand. If awarded, prize money will directly support prototype refinement and validation, as well as the patent application and FDA registration process. Additional milestones are detailed in our one-pager. Guided by Dr. Carter Clement, our team combines expertise in biomedical engineering, orthopedic research, and clinical mentorship to ensure Osteguide is both innovative and clinically impactful. Thank you so much for listening.